Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I haven't filmed in a long time. So today I wanted to do a bit of an unboxing. It is still kind of art related. I recently bought the customizer kit, I believe that's what it's called. I recently bought the customizer kit from the YouTuber known as Jazza. Just before we get into it, this is not a sponsored video by Jazza or any of his team. I bought this with my own money. I got it as just wanted to try out and see if the products were as good as claimed to be. I'm going to give my complete honest opinion. I'm just gonna jump into it. The box is here, I literally just got it today. Let's go. I think I might have opened it upside down. I definitely opened it upside down. So here is the box in person. I must admit the packaging is really, really nice. Like, I love this design and it's on all sides. The cardboard feels really thick, so I'm hoping nothing's damaged on the inside. I'm pretty sure Jazza and some of his team did all the characters for the front of this and for the side of it. Let's have a look what's inside because I can't remember what's in it. Alright, I'm just gonna start from top and work my way down, try and show you guys as much as possible as what's in it. The first thing we get when we open it up is this customizer guidebook. Everything you need to know, make amazing custom creations. Share your creation. Oh, they have a hashtag, so maybe I'll have a look and see what other people have made. I won't go through it too much, but it just seems to be a guide of everything that's in the box and how to use it, and the words, the techniques for the different stuff that is in the box. You know what I mean? Okay, so we've got our first customizable thing from the box, which is a 3-pack of skateboards. I would call these tech decks. I don't know if that's a thing in the state. When we were kids, we would play with these little skateboards and they were called tech decks. So that's really cool. I would be interested to know, they look to be made out of wood, but I'm not sure if they've got some sort of coating on them or how that's gonna go, painting on them or something. Moving on, we've got a 3-pack of brushes. They're actually custom brushes to Jazza as well. It's not like he's gotten just some company's brush set and then put that in the box. It's like a mystery box. It's all the branding, and I've just noticed as well with the skateboards, all of the packaging is branded and custom to the actual box, which is really kind of I think it's really cool. It'll be interesting to see if the quality is up there. I may do a second video going through all of the different products and actually making stuff with them, but for now we're just going to do the unboxing. Next, so this is an infinite square. Oh, I just realized what this is. Okay, so as I said, I'm gonna be completely honest, just grabbing this out of the box, you can tell, I wouldn't say it's cheaply made, but it does feel a bit flimsy. Okay, so it's like a blank fidget cube. I'm guessing the idea is to put designs on the outside and you can match them up and make patterns and stuff. I must admit, the quality of this plastic toy isn't the greatest. It feels like if I was being a bit too rough that I could potentially break it. It'll definitely be a new challenge for me learning with all the different they're not quite even surfaces. So It'll be interesting to see how we go putting some designs on a fidget toy. Next, this is intriguing me. Alright, so gesso primer. I've never ever used gesso before. I see a lot of, like I see 1000 on YouTube use it a lot for his projects. It's in white. Again, the packaging's customizable and it feels like there's a decent amount of product in here. I will be interested to try that. Let's see what else we've got. I think I know what this is, but I'm a little confused. So these are pop sockets. I never got into the phase of pop sockets for like the back of your phone. It's come with 10 box sockets. Am I saying that right? Pop sockets? Was I saying POC sockets? But yeah, these are for the back of your phone. They've got like a little adhesion disc on the back of it, and then it's just plain on the front, and then like you've got the center, which is also white. They just came in like a bag. So there's no real like branding to them. I must admit they feel like I've never used them before, so I don't know if this is how they normally feel. I don't like when you put the sticky pad surfaces on stuff that you use and then it just like falls off in 3 minutes and you're left with that sticky, horrible stuff on the back of whatever you've just put it on. I'm hoping that if I do use this one, it doesn't ruin the back of my phone, and 2, that it doesn't just fall off in 5 seconds and give that horrible stickiness onto my phone case, because that's just gross. What else have I got? Ooh. Okay, so this kind of to me looks like a D&D paint. I do paint minis every now and then, but it's a high gloss varnish. So I'm assuming, going back to the skateboards I was saying before, how I was concerned with painting on the wood, that you could perhaps go over the top of it with this and give it like a finish. I'm unsure of the brand name. I don't recognize the brand. Liquid Tex. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, what else have we got? I'm gonna go for something different. I don't know what this is. This seems to be a pencil case. Ah, okay, so we've got like a plastic pencil case. The back of it is filthy. There's like, the camera's not going to pick it up, but there's like black scuff marks all over it. I don't know if that's just the plastic, and obviously it's been in a factory, but like from just looking at like that, but like if I hold it up and look at it under the sun, it like looks really gross. I don't know. So yeah, I guess you could use this as like a little like travel case for taking like your toothbrush and stuff, or take it to school and use it for like a little pencil case. It's got like cute little ears, which are nice. Oh yeah, it seems to be animal themed. It's got like paw prints on the base, which is kind of cute. I think the idea is just to kind of make it as what you want. I would have liked to see perhaps just a plain pencil case rather than like with the ears and stuff, but it kind of gives you inspiration as well what you can turn this into. Who knows, maybe it'll give me more of a challenge rather than just complete creative freedom. Let's see what else is in here. Okay, my first thought when I open this, it kind of looks like one of those salt and pepper grinders. It's a pair of glasses. What the hell? Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, this kind of comes in like good for me because I do need a new pair of sunglasses. They're like a wooden frame. That's really cool. I like them. These are kind of cool. The blue tint on them obviously is designed for like anti-glare or whatever it's called. Not really my thing. I like them a lot. I like the frame, and I'm guessing this is like a carry case of some sort. I suppose you can put anything you want in here, but if it's designed for the glasses, like I would be a bit worried about them rattling around in there and getting like scratched and stuff. Okay, something I've just noticed taking that apart. So the outside of the actual case is varnished almost in gloss, but this little like inside bit, which is used to hold it snug, isn't polished or anything like that. So I would worry that after time it might splinter and break. Could be overreacting, but just an observation to be worried about, like just to be cautious about, is that over time when you're using this, it could flake and potentially splinter and come off. But honestly, not that bad. I like the style. Now we're getting to the good stuff, because I've just seen something that like has really intrigued me. So I'm not familiar with the brand. I'm only familiar really with Posca paint pens. This brand is called Yono or Yono. Ah, so these are pastel colors, okay. I've never used paint pens before. I'm very excited to use them. It'll definitely be something first for me, and I'll find something to paint it on. 6 colors in this packet. Like a peachy pink, a lilac, a green, a blue, and then a grey and a white, I believe. I'm hoping that they're good quality. I will most likely do a follow-up video of using this stuff just to make, like, decorate the pencil case or something like that. Okay, so we've got more markers as well. I've just got 2 more packets pulling out the box. We've got neon Yono markers. These look fun. I just hope that they are good quality, because as I said, I've never heard of this brand. And then the other box I saw when I pulled it out is these thinner ones. And I just realized that the colors are listed on the back of it. This is what I was talking about with like the branding and stuff. So he's obviously gone to the lengths of putting these in like this, and they're all custom packaged. Whereas these are the actual brand themselves, so you can kind of look them up, and if you really like them, get some more as well, or replace ones that you've currently got if you run out. These ones seem to be like a thinner type marker for like outline and maybe just even writing and stuff. Alright, so there's only a couple of items left, so let's keep going. I think I know what these are, but I could be completely wrong. I think he's provided with some pins, like backings, but I'm really confused as to what I'm meant to be using them with. I mean, I like that. Like, I would love to make my own pins, but what the hell am I meant to... Unless I'm missing something, hang on. I'll go through the rest of the box and see. I'm gonna finish the rest of the box and come back to those. Okay, so this is probably one of my favorite items I've seen come out of the box as far. Just a classic notebook. It's probably just an art book. I'm gonna see if it's like lined or if it's just paper. Okay, so it is just like a plain sketchbook. I really like the feel of it. It feels nice. I like that it's got the little strap, and you can obviously draw on this with the paint pens and make your own like book. Personally, I prefer spiral books. Just they're a lot easier to use, and I find that doing this, you wear down the spine and it ends up kind of killing the book. I will definitely try these. Maybe I'll use those in the video, but I'm just gonna keep going because I'm really curious as to what else could be in here. I must admit, so far there's been a lot of stuff in here. Okay, so I just pulled this out the bottom, and it's a shrink film. So I'm unsure as to whether this is what the pin backs are intended to use for. It does have like instructions on here, and I'm unsure as to how many sheets are in the box. Interesting. I mean, I'm very intrigued. This box is definitely giving me a lot of stuff for me to like try. I'm thinking that that's what the pin backs are intended for, so you can create your own pins, but it'll have to be something that I try. I don't know. There's one more item. Let's see what it is. So I think I remember what this is. So I think this is one of the main reasons I got the actual box in the first place, because I wanted a new water bottle. To be honest, like it's a small bottle, like it won't fit much in there. I'd have to look up the specifics. No, it feels nice, like it's got a bit of weight to it, and it's got like a little topper, and then you can take it off to obviously put your drink inside and then clean it. I like this material in water bottles over plastic. I'm interested to see how the pens will go on like the glossy surface. I don't think this is intended for customizing. I like that it's just clear and plain, so that you could realistically have whatever design you want on the outside. Alright, so that was the entire customizer kit in total. All in all, I'm pretty happy with everything that I got in the box, but there is something that I wanted to talk about. The other reason that this box ended up in my cart and I ended up buying it was Jazza was promoting that they were having a massive sale. The price of the box was very cheap. However, the shipping from America, from their studio or wherever they were holding stock, was ridiculous. It cost more to ship it here than the actual box itself. And I know that's not necessarily Jazza's fault. I will just say that I'm very glad that I got it for sale. I wouldn't be happy with this box if I'd bought it for full price. I'm just gonna say that. I would rather keep that money if it was full price and just get the items that I need. This box may also be catered more to kids. A couple of the items felt a bit cheap or felt a bit like they could have been a bit different. Some of these items I will customize it and never touch them again. So all in all, I am happy with the fact that I bought it. For the most part, I like it and I'm excited to see, but definitely suited more for kids. I can see that. But hey, we'll give it a go. I'll check it out in the next video. If you want to see me make stuff with this and maybe my opinion on it will improve, I'm definitely curious to try some of the markers and see the quality, just to give it a bit more of a go, rather than I feel like I've been a bit harsh in this video. All in all, I think Jazz has done a good job to try and get a good variety in. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope that you enjoyed going through it, and if you got a customizer kit, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Let me know if you want me to make some stuff with this. I hope that, you know, I haven't been too harsh in how I've rated it. It is fun and I will have fun making stuff out of it, and I think that's the idea of it. Thank you again for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.